So, Bryce Huff, he really said it with his chest. He said it with his chest. Philly wasn't the right fit. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, we knew that. Matter of fact, my dog, Quezzy, even called it before camp started. I guess he probably watched the tape and said, I don't know about bruh, man. I need this many sacks from him. Guess what? He was right. Let's talk about why Bryce Huff never belonged in Midnight Green and why the Philadelphia Eagles dodged a big L by letting him walk.
The funniest is the
You are now tuned in.
He's the funniest in the world.
To the hottest podcast with your host, Big Holla.
He's funny. The most talented person in my family. I would say my dad. He's an audio engineer.
Yeah. This Hotta, and welcome back to the Diamond Crew Sports Podcast.
Huff said,
Honestly, if I'm being 100% honest with you, I wanted to trade like fairly early on, and just because of how things went in Philly, like I knew pretty early on that it wasn't a fit. But like being a signing of that magnitude, like being undrafted and going and getting that contract and being in Philly, like the expectations are at an all-time high.
Translation, I saw I wasn't gonna get no PT, no clock, and I dipped before they put me on the bench. That's not awareness. That's what you call ducking smoke. He ain't want to grind. He ain't want to earn it. So he ran. Just like my dog Quezzy said he would. You know what I'm saying? Let's really evaluate. No box score, just watching. People saw the 10 sacks with the Jets and thought he was some kind of secret weapon, but nah. Most of those sacks came off clean plays and blown protection. We gotta go ahead and watch the tape. He don't win with hands. He don't bend the edge. He don't anchor down on the run. He's one speed, one trick pony, man, that's it. And my dog Quezzy, man, he seen it immediately. He told it straight up. You know what I mean? He don't got that Philly edge. He got that fake dog. That empty, man, he lying. Vic Fangio defense ain't for soft pass rushers, to be honest, who need to be spoon-fed. He needs to be smart, flexible, disciplined. Players who can rush, contain, and adjust on the fly. Bryce Huff, he ain't that. He wasn't going to thrive in this scheme. He ain't setting the edge. He ain't making the right reads. He ain't dropping back in space. He wanted a system where he could sprint at the quarterback and call it a day. Philly don't play like that. That's what I need everybody to understand. And Fangio, he don't hand out reps to dudes who can't handle both sides of the defense, or playing everything on the defense. Versatility. Now, let's not act like we starving for bodies. That's what I need everybody to understand. We already cooking, man. We got Nolan Smith ready to break out, Jalen Carter, bullying double teams, Jordan Davis, clogging lanes. You know what I'm saying? These guys are young and hungry. You know, we don't have Josh Sweat. He's in Arizona now. Salute to him. But we didn't need Bryce Huff as a replacement. He would have been like a third down jogger, you know, probably blowing some gap containment or something. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it happen. We've seen it happen with this guy. We don't need that energy in the locker room anyway. We don't babysit defensive linemen in Philly. These are our dogs. Now, he's in San Francisco, perfect, because that's the team that'll let him do, you know, the one thing he likes to do on early downs. That's all he want to do. He can enjoy the sunshine, the soft media, the silly fan base. They don't care, you know what I'm saying, if they 4-12. He ain't got to answer to nobody now. And that's exactly what he wants, man. Let's call it how it is. But in Philly, man, we hold our dogs accountable. You either elevate or you evaporate. Quezzy saw it. before the ink dry at that, you feel me? He ain't built for the city. Trust me, man, I'm from that city. I know what it is. So yeah, man, Bryce Huff, he ain't wanna be here, in my opinion. Good. We only want them ones who want that smoke. If the moment too big, the system too complex, the pressure too heavy, look, man, fact of the matter is, Philly ain't for you. Nolan is, Carter is, Davis is. The front is already elite without Huff. We don't need you, bro. So look, man, kudos, man. Hope you have a good season over there. Top 3, huh? They said the stats didn't show it. They said he needed to earn his spot. But now, they quiet because Jalen Carter just got ranked number 3 defensive tackle in the entire NFL. And he's only 2 years into his career. Let's talk about it. You already know we have to because, man, we got high praise for my guy. This ain't no fan poll. This ain't Pro Football Focus. This is straight from the mouths of the NFL insiders, coaches, execs, the scouts. You feel me? You hear me? Jalen Carter, man, he was ranked number 3 defensive tackle in the league, behind Chris Jones and Dexter Lawrence. That's it. That's over guys like Quinnen Williams, Jeffrey Simmons, Jonathan Allen, all proven veterans, all beasts. But Jalen Carter, man, he said it loud. He's already that disruptive. He's not just getting pressure, man. He's ruining entire game plans. We've seen it all through the playoffs. You can't run at him. You can't single block him. And if you try to roll out, he'll chase your quarterback down with that 4.84 speed. Will's like a linebacker at the defensive tackle spot. You feel me? You hear me? Let's talk about the modest stats. The haters, they're gonna bring it up, man. They are. They see 7.5 sacks and they wanna act like he wasn't a force. But I need y'all to understand something, man. Context matters. Carter, he rotated a ton last season, if you don't remember. You know, he shared snaps with Jordan Davis, Milton Williams. Those guys needed to play as well. But he still is going to get a lot more time this season. Bruh's still an all-pro guy. Still a Pro Bowl guy. All-pro second team. Bro was eating with limited reps last season. Imagine what he going to do this season. Per snap, per pressure, he was right there. He was right there with Chris Jones. That's crazy. We know how good Chris Jones is, man. That's Hall of Fame potential. I need everybody in Philadelphia Eagles who represent this team, this city, let that sink in. At 23 years old, this man is already drawing comparisons of Aaron Donald. His early years, you hear me? Look, he already got the size. He got the hands, the leverage, the motor. Look, but I want y'all to understand what separates him, he got Philly in him now. He already had that dog culture, accountability, hunger, relentless pressure, man. He lives in the backfield. He lives in the backfield like it's his crib, like it's his apartment. We're talking about Jalen Carter, man. Number 3. He don't even talk much, man. He just produce. Just explode off the line like a damn rocket. Pause. If the Eagles lock him up long term, after this season, I promise you this, man. This man is going to own the middle of the field for the next decade. Can you hear me? Am I clear? I need y'all to picture this. Jalen Carter in year 3, under Vic Fangio with full-time snaps next to Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith. Look, man, we cooking and we eating. It's a feast over here. It's over, man, for these offensive lines. You already know what it is. The Eagles' pass rush is about to look so much crazier. We got the trenches of hell. That's how we bring to the table. Mahomes, Allen, Herbert. Look, man, y'all on the schedule. And they all about to feel that pressure. You know what I'm saying? I know they feel it in their guts. Mahomes got to feel it. Pause. Yeah, pause. Double pause. Look, man, where the haters at? Where the character concerns? Where y'all at? Where that crowd at? Where's he won't be able to adjust to the pros? Where those folks at? Where y'all at right now? You was loud on draft night, but now, silent. Because greatness, it don't need no approval. It just need some room for opportunity. And that's what Jaylen Carter got for y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? The green light. He got the green light right now. Eagles Nation, man, I need y'all to tap in, man, for real. We witnessing the rise of a future legend. And this is just chapter 2. Do you hear me? If you believe in Jalen Carter, man, I need y'all to drop an eagle emoji in the comments. And also, man, hit that like. Let's give it up for him, man. We got to give him his flowers now, before the world try to hop on the bandwagon. Because we already know what it is. Top 3 in the National Football League. Hall of Fame trajectory. Philly built. Look, man, he was born for this. And so was I. You feel me? I was born to be a champion. DCSP. It's time we put the nonsense to bed, as we usually do. I've been watching these analysts, man, these former players, these so-called experts move the goalposts. Every time Jalen Hurts levels up, this is what's happening. 1 week, he can't throw. Next week, he got too much damn talent around him. Nah, man. Y'all not about to rewrite this story. The team is stacked. That's the myth right now. The team is stacked. First off, let's talk about this excuse people love to use. Let's talk about it. Hurts only wins because he got a stacked team. Cool. Let's play that game. Let's play it. So having a great GM like Howie is a knock against our quarterback. Is that what y'all saying? Did Joe Montana not have Jerry Rice? Emmitt Smith, did he not have the best offensive line and the weapons around him? Tom Brady had top defenses, great offenses, and he had the Belichick scheme. So why does Hurts get docked for being in a well-run organization? That still blows my mind. It still blows my mind, man. Jalen doesn't get to pick his own team. He didn't have the best offensive line the whole time he's been here. He just maximizes on what's given to him. And when people say any QB would win in that system, I always say, why don't they? Every team got a cat. Every team got the same 24 hours. Other GMs ain't doing what Howie Roseman is doing. And what I need everybody to understand, that's not Jalen's fault. It's not his fault. So why does he need to take the blame? I just don't understand it, man. And let's not act like Jalen just walked into a bunch of consistency. That's what I need everybody to understand. He had a different offensive system every year, a different OC, new play caller, changing schemes, but still put the numbers up, still did his thing, still got W's, elite at winning, still goes deep into the playoffs most of the time, been there 4 years. Look, man, that ain't easy. That's what you call elite adaptability. That's what you call that. It's elite. It's an elite trait. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl resume. We got to talk about that. Let's talk about resumes real quick since he became the starter, man. Hurts has been to the playoffs every year. The last time he saw Patrick Mahomes, they beat the hell out of him. Let me repeat that for the people in the back, people that's not understanding what I'm saying. Jalen Hurts beat Mahomes in the Super Bowl. So how is he not top 3 minimum? Minimum. You know it's a campaign, man. 5 is good now. We just moved up 5 spots. Only him and Mahomes on that list got Super Bowl rings and a Super Bowl MVP. So when I see people slide him at number 8 or number 9, or even being behind dudes like Justin Herbert or Dak, respectfully, are y'all even watching football, or y'all just reading vibes? Y'all just listening to these talking heads and just coming up with y'all opinion. That's a circus, man. That's a circus. And while we talking about a circus, these Cowboy fans really out here saying if Dak was on the Eagles, we'd be a dynasty. Bro, if y'all don't get this fan fiction out of here, we don't want to hear that. The most delusional narrative I've ever heard, but you got to look at who we getting this from. That what if mindset is loser energy. You feel me? It's always, what if this QB had this team, but never really giving credit to the dude who actually went out and did it? How does that even make any sense? If Dak had this team, well, guess what? He did have some really good teams. A great offensive line. Zeke in his prime. Top receivers. A good defense. And still couldn't sniff the Super Bowl with a wide nose. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't sniff it. Let's talk about it, man. Let's be for real here. We have to, because the slander is ridiculous. The intangibles, man. Plus the leadership, man. Y'all got to think about all those things. Y'all love stats, right? I do too. I love stats. But Jalen's greatness goes beyond the numbers. He's the glue. You know what I'm saying? The heartbeat. The guy who commands a locker room without needing the camera in his face. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all seem to forget that. Players go harder for him. Coaches trust him. Pause on everything. But that's rare, man. That's what separates good from legendary. You feel me? Do you hear me? If y'all don't understand what I'm saying, man, let me know. I can break it down a little bit smoother. So to all the doubters, the list makers, the what if merchants, the campaign, man, is working. It's working slowly but surely. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all starting to give Jalen Hurts his flowers. But it ain't enough. I'm going to be honest. Not until he's consistently mentioned in the top 3 with Mahomes, Allen, Jalen, or Mahomes, Lamar, Jalen, whatever. Eagles Nation, man. I need y'all loud this season. Don't let them rewrite history. Jalen Hurts is him, bro. Let's be honest. Stop playing with his name. You know what I mean? That's what I need y'all to do. And for everybody else, man, I need y'all to hit that like, share with a delusional Cowboy fan. If you still doubting number 1, go rewatch the film. We not here for debates. We here for the receipts. You know what I'm saying? Because we going to throw them in your face just like we've been doing. You know what I'm saying? But if you made it this far in the video and you felt like this puppy helped you out, look, man, please do me a favor. Do the channel a favor. Like, comment, subscribe. Do all those things, man, to keep the channel on rotation. I appreciate every last one of y'all. But until next time, I'm out.
Yeah, I got them diamonds on me dancing, looking like they prancing. Always on my BI, we talking about expansion. Looking at a mansion, open up the benches, hanging off the blicket, empty out the sticky, shooting like I'm Jimmy. Chipwood, this good, sorry that I'm this hood.